Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe before we get into this video. Today's video is going to be about how to get brand deals without being yet monetized on YouTube. Being monetized on YouTube, y'all, it takes a lot to get monetized. I think it's like the 4,000 watch time hours. Then you have to have like the 1,000 subscribers and all that good stuff. So some of us are not yet where we need to be, right? But that's not going to stop us from getting sponsorships. I personally am not yet monetized on YouTube, but I have had the pleasure of working with sponsorships, getting brand deals, PR packages, and I started my channel literally the end of August of this year. So August 2023. Such a blessing, and I want to share my experience with you all. So the first thing, everyone's wondering. When I first started, I was wondering too. Okay, how do we make this work? What do we do? What do I need to do? So many people say that they're getting reached out to, and then I'm just sitting here. There's nothing coming in my inbox and all of that. But I got y'all. I'm going to help y'all out. All right. And y'all, I wrote everything down. So if I'm looking down, it's because I wrote topics down for this video just to ensure that you all get everything that you need. So for the first item, be sure, if you're going to look for sponsorships, you want to ensure that you are looking for the ones you actually want to work with. Don't just go out there trying to get a sponsorship with collabs that you don't even know about. You want to identify the company, research, investigate, do everything you can so that once you bring yourself to them, you have something to stand on, right? Because nobody's going to give you anything regarding a company. You don't even know how the products work or whatever the case may be. So you want to make a list. That's something I did for a whole week, no lie. Started Monday, ended Friday. And I limited myself to like 20 sponsorships per day. That's a reaching, but still, it was a couple. So what I did was jotted down the sponsorships that fit my niche. And we'll get into niches soon. So jotted those down, and I made a list. Okay, so day by day I checked off that list. Once I sent that email, I checked off the list. And there's nothing wrong with reaching out to sponsors. YouTube is so broad that you can be overlooked. I mean, of course, we're not monetized, so we're not YouTube partners. So we're going to be overlooked, and that's fine. That is fine. That's when you have to stand up and do your own thing, right? So take matters into your own hand. The first tip I want to give is to ensure that you're following your niche, right? Be yourself. Whatever your content is about on your channel, that's the sponsorships that's more than likely going to reach out to you. Those are the ones that's going to actually, continue to work with you, because people get wrapped up into getting sponsorships and it falling through because you're not selling the product, or you just want the sponsorship. And we're not doing that. We're going to make sure this is consistent and long term, because you do want to work with them. You do build that rapport with companies, and then other companies will reach out. So it's kind of like a job. You don't want to bomb your interview. So, of course, following your niche, I made an example. If your channel is about wigs, let's just say wigs, because my channel, it's not necessarily all about wigs, but I do have wig videos from sponsorships. So, for the example, if you're going to find a niche and it's about wigs, more than likely you're going to have wig sponsorships reaching out. Or those are going to be like your top sponsorships on that list that I told you to create. Those are going to be the ones that's going to be with you long term, that you're going to generate that rapport with. So always, I'm not going to say always, but when you first start, you definitely want to stick to that niche. Okay? Next, expand your horizon. Me, I started out and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm just going to do YouTube. I'm not going to connect. I'm going to do YouTube. But it's definitely better to be more broad, have additional platforms, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Those are, just to name 3. That's how a lot of people get sponsorship deals as well. And if you notice, When I first started, I actually was like looking on websites trying to like get sponsorships and all that, and they ask you for that. They want to see your Instagram, they want to see your TikTok, they want to know if you have Facebook, and they also want to see your YouTube. So they're looking at followers. They're also looking at engagement, how clean your channel is, like the videos that you're posting, your niche. So they're looking for all of that. So it's definitely a good thing to be able to connect with them on a broader reach, instead of just specifically being on YouTube. All right, moving on. Whew, I'm out of breath, but I'm giving y'all some tea today. Another thing, if you have things laying around the house, like just take a moment and think for PR. If you have, so like me, I did wig reviews. I'm gonna keep using wigs, y'all, because this is something that I did. I've had other sponsorships as well, but this majority of mine are wigs. So I had wigs laying around the house. I was like, you know what? Instead of reaching out, I'm gonna go ahead and find me a wig around the house. I started doing wig tutorials, wig reviews, and all that good stuff. And sure as they come, they reached out. So even if you want to do like a Shein or a Temu type clothing haul, y'all have clothes at home. I'm pretty sure you've ordered from these sites before. If you have, go in your closet, do a try on haul, tag the company, tag. You have to consistently tag the company. Okay? No, it's not going to cause abrasion. No, they're not going to say you're annoying. Well, they probably will, but they see that you're focused, you're determined, and you're already promoting their stuff for no cost. So that's always a good thing. And that's how I started my first wig sponsorship. All right, moving down the list, y'all. Okay, creating a business account. So if you're starting a channel on YouTube, you have to look at this like this is your side hustle, right? This is something you're passionate about. This is something you're generating income with on the side. So what you're going to want to do is create a business email. So of course I had my personal emails, and I also have a business email. You want to make sure that you're putting your email in your description, because I think we're like, not going to say jumping the gun, but we want PR people to reach out to us, and they have no way of doing so. I mean, YouTube doesn't have like DMs. Y'all get what I'm saying? They ain't got DMs. So that's why I was mentioning other platforms, because some sponsorships, they do reach out to you via Instagram or, you know, in that sort. But yeah, definitely create a business email for your channel. And once you do so, I mean, you can just go, it's as easy as just going to Gmail. Okay, you can go to Gmail, create you a little account. My personal email for business inquiries is my channel's name. I kept it simple. I want my brand out there. So once you create your business email for your channel, you want to make sure that you are placing it in your description box. You want to make sure it's in your description box, because that's an overview of your channel. So if they're looking for anything, they're definitely going to the description box as well. That's how they know that they're going to connect with you. Also, your bio. Make sure whatever niche you're in, it's listed in your bio. Make sure your videos reflect that. So, I'm trying to think of an example. It'll come back to me, but you want to make sure your niche and everything is up to par, because it's like a resume, like a job interview. They're skimming over your qualifications, they're looking over experience, they're doing all of that. So your channel, you want to, when they glance at your page, like you want them to be like, all right, boom, just by looking at it, I'm good. So make sure your bio and everything is linked. I didn't put my P.O. box down until I actually started generating sponsorships. I mean, you don't want to get ahead of yourself, but you also don't want to give people your home address either. So once you do start generating your sponsorships, it would be a good idea to go get like a little P.O. box. It doesn't have to be a big one. You can just go get you a P.O. box or whatever, and that's how they'll send like PR. Also, PayPal. A lot of sponsorships use PayPal. So you have to be Sure. Because there's a lot of scams out there. There's a lot of people that's just not nice. So they will reach out to you, and then because you're not yet monetized and you're like so happy about getting sponsorships, you're like trying to jump on the first thing. That's not the case. You want to look for spelling errors. You want to ensure that you're checking to make, if they're asking you to pay for something, more than likely it's a scam. Because most companies, well, all of the companies I work with, all I had to do was do a review on them, do a video. They sent the product or prepaid me the money for the product, let me order it, and then that's how it worked. So just be very mindful. Instagram's one. Be very, very mindful of the people that you're connecting with on Instagram. And don't be afraid to reach out to sponsorships. Like these big influencers out there, they had to start somewhere. I mean, we all have to start somewhere. And because, unfortunately, we're not yet monetized, we don't have the luxury of them just, popping in every day or getting 7 requests a day. We have to go get it. And that's fine. That is completely fine, because I was up and I was getting them. I was getting those sponsorships. With my channel, I think my first sponsorship, I was only on YouTube for a month. I was grinding. And that it's totally okay to reach out. So don't ever feel like it's not. You want to construct the email. You want to sit down, jot everything down. Don't do it with the quickness. Like, take your time, jot things down, construct like a business email, and tell them what you're bringing to the table. Most of these sponsorships, they have maybe 2,000 or more requests per day. You're going to have to put something in there that's going to stand out. Just like with me, I put down that I am an Amazon influencer as well. So that's, you have to put something down. You got to, sprinkle some sugar in the tea for them to stand out. But constructing that email should just state, this is me. I'm trying to be a YouTube influencer. If you would take the time to kind of, look at the email, put all key points in there. Jot down all the key points. Tell them what you'll bring to the table. And a lot of them like reviews. So be sure to mention that keyword, review. Okay? Moving on. So as far as beginning sponsorships, like it being your first, I would definitely recommend Amazon. Amazon has a lot. I mean, y'all know this. We use Amazon on a daily basis. They have a lot of different sponsors on there that's just willing to like send you stuff. There's people that get stuff from free, like free wigs. Like it's all over the place. But definitely reach out to sponsorships on Amazon. I'm actually going to show y'all how you would know that it's sponsored. So this is what you're going to look for. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's going to have to focus. But do you see the little I right here besides where it says sponsor? So right here it says sponsored. So anything on Amazon that says sponsored, that's your go-to, because they help. They, you can work with them. They're, they're promoting their brand. That's definitely what you want to look for when you're on Amazon. Okay? When you get to Amazon, what you're going to want to do after you make your list of the people or the products you want to work with, you're going to email the company. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. You're going to use that same business email I told y'all to get, and you're going to email the company. I emailed my first wig company and got a no. They were like, at this time, we're not interested, da-da-da-da-da. So, of course, I emailed 5 more. Got 4 more sponsorships. So for every no, there's 40 more yeses out there, y'all. And we don't need to give up. I know we get discouraged with not yet being monetized, but there are perks out there for us. We just have to get up and go get it. Okay? That's the word of today. The quote of today. Get up and go get it. And if y'all want me to do another video on like how to actually construct a review, not a review, Lord help me, a sponsorship email, I will definitely do that. Just comment below. If y'all have any questions, comment below. I am here to help. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'm gonna let y'all go now. Bye.